thing
Can
to
you
do.
remember, is there a specific movie that has really kind of landed?
Absolutely.
And got you?
So one of my favorite things growing up was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It was like one of my absolute, like, again, I've watched it so many times. I know every single word, every scene, just adore it. And it's so funny because fast forward, like I'm 41 now. I've probably had that movie in my life for at least 30 years. And a few years back, as my studio and company was growing and we were looking for new people to join our animation team, because we're very remote, very international.
Yeah.
So we get people coming in from all over, and we were putting out a call for animators, and we ended up hiring someone whose first job was as an animator on Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which absolutely blew my mind. And again, just a pinch me moment of how has this happened? Like, and they're working like on our projects, on our thing, and like, and they've worked with us loads, and we're an animation director, and oh my goodness, just yeah.
And that's a great question. You've asked it, not me, but I think it gives us a bit of a route through the next part of the story, the sort of how has this happened? So we've got that someone on this course made the Teletubbies moment. Tell us about college. What was that experience like? What did you learn? Who did you meet? Was it good? Was it bad?
So I had a great time at college. College was fabulous.
Where did you go?
So I started, I did 2 years in Dumfries to begin with.
Yeah.
I went to the George Street School of Art, which is no more, unfortunately, but very good memories of that space and just wonderful teachers who were super passionate. I think the beautiful thing about college and university and all of that is the ability to experiment and to try different things. Yeah. And at that point, I really didn't know, like this draw of working in TV and designing characters that I, grew up with or whatever was always going to get me excited. But to actually then experience the many different pieces of the puzzle in that world is really important. And, and I say this to people all the time, especially as a founder of a company, I have flitted around that pipeline like nobody's business. I like to do it all. I like to learn it all. I like to try different things. And I've worked in studios as a character animator before on TV shows and stuff where you are literally just a character animator. I say just. Being a character animator is like a full-blown thing. And there's a reason why someone is just a character animator, because there's a lot involved and it's magnificent. And I've had so much fun working in those kind of spaces. But I always would miss all the other stuff, and I love the early concept development and the story creation, and I love storyboarding and like seeing it all come together and figuring out the angles and the cinematography and the styles and the different designs. And we're a 2D studio, so we do everything across the board in that space. So we use a type of software, Cell Action, which is used to make Bluey and Peppa Pig. So we've got that kind of vibe to our work, but we also do hand-drawn stuff and like the Who Framed Roger Rabbit stuff where we work with live action backgrounds and we composite things together. We do visual effects. We've done a little bit of everything over the years. I love that. I love the versatility of it. And I think college and university for me was a fantastic place to explore